Hello once again. Today I want to talk about European paganism, to be precise, Scandinavian paganism, and the meaning of the myths, and to show you that it just doesn't mean uh, made up stuff from ancient people to scare them or to have them controlled. No, that's not what it is about, the Scandinavian paganism. Um, Also, to be more precise, I'm talking about Norse paganism, the Norse gods like Odin, Freya, Thor, um, these northern gods. And what do they mean? First of all, I have here some books that you can search on Amazon and order them. You can also do some research on them on Google if there's something worthy to take from these books. Um, on Google, of course, because there's people that don't like the author of these books because of his past. But if you read these books, you will understand paganism in a more um, logical way, in a more meaningful. What does this represent? Odin is just not a god of death that is fictional in the imagination of people. It means something. For example, wisdom, death, the end, ancestry, your ancestors, knowledge, um, war, the strategy to be strategical in war, but it is more um, meaningful to say that he is yourself. Odin is pretty much yourself. And there's in the part of the myth where he hangs in Yggdrasil, he says that he hung for 9 days and nights. No, nothing to drink, no, nothing to drink. I mean, to eat nor drink. I'm sorry, I get nervous. And if you think about this myth, it pretty much means that he is the child in the womb of the mother, which it makes a lot of sense. Because if you try to find another explanation, another perspective of it, nothing else makes sense. Nothing else is logical if you try to compare it to something else. So I want to show you the books that I have learned this to understand paganism much better. This animism. Um, this is Paganism Explained 1. There's actually 5 books if I'm not mistaken. Paganism Explained Part 2. Paganism Explained Part 3. Paganism Explained Part 4. And there's 5 actually. Paganism Explained Part 5. These are done by Barbie Kernes and his wife Marika Chet, which are very good at interpreting myths because they are pagan themselves. They are animism themselves and understand these myths much better than any scholar from Harvard can teach you. Of course, this is not to say that they don't know anything. Of course, they teach us about history, about what the runes they find mean, the longboats they dig up from Earth. So this is in no way, shape, or form discredit the scholars that study hard in a university or college. But also, these books are a great guide to help you understand uh, Norse paganism and pretty much any form of animism, paganism you find in any culture. Um, Also, this book helps a lot. The Secret of the She-Bear by Marika Chet. It explains quite a lot again about paganism, reflections on European mythology and polytheism as well. Help a lot. I like the design of this. I wish I could get a tattoo on it in my arm. And also Chernobog's Riddles by Stefan I cannot read this. Svetrovic, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. This is a great book as well to help you understand Northern paganism in a more logical way, logical sense, instead of uh, thinking it's just fantasy. Like it's not. It surely means much more and helps you understand so much their culture, um, the stories they tell in the myths tells you about the seasons of the year as well. For example, Ragnarok doesn't really mean the destruction of the whole world, but the end of pretty much the winter and the progression into the new year, into what is spring. The That's why it's called until the everything dies in the winter. So Baldur, which is in the myth the son of Odin, represents the light, the innocence, which means new life springs from the death of winter, which is spring, and it's all cyclical. It's all a cycle. So yeah, um, I hope I explained myself well in this video about Northern paganism. I really enjoy talking about this subject because it's my favorite actually, and I really like Norse paganism. Even though I doubt I have Norse blood myself, but I enjoy it every time I talk about it. I feel a great energy in me that loves this. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in Norse paganism, you get to see these books, learn from them, try to meditate on what they say, and yeah, uh, have a nice day, and ha det bra. See you later.